Oh, never mind. I can't see. Are those zealots at the bottom middle there? Those two circular. I can't tell what
Maybe.
that is. I don't know if he's scouting with the zealots. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He's not bringing anything in, but he is going to get a good scout in and almost getting into the main base. Good job by Hyuk warding that off there. But some really nice control we've seen from Pure so far in the last game and in this game of the probe micro as well as everything else. So.
Well, Hyuk being a little careless too. Oh, there's a hatchery den going up. Or Hydra's den. Hatchery den. Awesome. You can make a bunch of
Spawn
hatcheries.
hatcheries. Throw them at your enemies.
Dude, yeah, an upgrade so they build twice as fast.
Heck
Anyways,
yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
He did get a critical scout in there. Hyuk should have stopped that scout from even getting into his natural, which he didn't, and that allowed what they were showing on the screen was allowed Pure to see that there was no second gas. So what that tells Pure is he's not going to be under attack anytime soon. Hyuk's going to still be droning up. He's going to be eventually, you know, probably going to Hydra's, since he doesn't have that second gas there. He could easily go over and scout this base, which they're showing here too, which, like you said, was already spotted. Again, I don't know. Yeah, Hyuk, I don't see what the point of getting that out there. It looks like a probe goes down. I don't know what the point of getting that hatchery way out there is. On this map, a lot of players just get the ones that are kind of behind the minerals. Like, for example, Hyuk in his top right, he has another expansion there. He can just go behind that mineral, glitch a probe back there, and get another expansion there. So that, to me, is a more natural third base. I don't know why Hyuk would go all the way out there. It makes me think that Hyuk had that planned initially and just went for it anyways, despite it being scouted. So, you know, the pro was following him the whole time, probably. I think it was. So I don't know why he would do that, but it looks like we are just going to see standard opening from Hyuk, and it looks like a second Overlord might actually go down. This is pretty bad for Hyuk. You don't want to lose, certainly not more than two, and it looks like a couple of drones getting rallied out there. Overall, I just am not impressed with Hyuk this game.
Yeah, I'm not really either. I think his plan was to be able to do some sort of harassment with the Zerglings in the beginning, and that way he would keep Pure to his base, keep the Protoss back a little bit, and that way he could do an expansion, and Pure wouldn't have been as concerned with something like that. He would have been more concerned with maybe defending a little bit of early aggression. Because that failed, I don't know, I just feel like you need to be able to switch in the mid-game. Like, I don't know if maybe just a stronger 2-hatch build would have been good, maybe 2-hatch Mutalisks or something like that, and then maybe do a little bit of harassment, kill a few probes, and then throw down a third base. We're going to see. I mean, Hyuk certainly may be able to use this to his advantage, but it looks like, interestingly enough, there is, okay, he's putting a Sunken down at the 3 o'clock base, and we do see some Dark Archons coming in. It is going to get spotted. We'll see if Hyuk can do any sort of surround here, and a good surround by Hyuk, almost taking out that the Dark Templar. So good job by Hyuk getting away there. I didn't see, it didn't look like any of them got in. So, you know, Hyuk is poking along, and he is teching up. He is going to be getting stronger and stronger with every minute that goes by. We haven't seen that strong timing attack that Pure did in the last game, so it looks like he's going to focus right there on getting some Templars up, getting Storm Research, saving up the energy, and then probably making a pretty strong push as we head into the mid-game here. Hyuk is going to try to push out here. God, it's such a good wall in, and he's got a bunch of cannons. I don't know if this is going to be successful, but there is no storm yet. So obviously now would be the time to push, and one of the cannons pops. The other cannons are going to pop, and this actually could be pretty big here because there's not a lot of units on the ground right now for Pure, but here come the probes. Pure's going to try to ward this off his probes. He's going to lose a lot of probes, and this is actually a really strong push here by Hyuk. He hasn't lost any probes yet, but they're all bunched up there, and he is going to start losing some of them. I think we're waiting for Storm to research here, and I'm not sure if Storm gets research in time, then Pure can save this off. If not, then Pure could lose this expansion coming up here. And I don't know why Hyuk is not sniping any of the Templars. To me, that's what he needs to do right now. Yes, there we go. Snipe the Templars, get them out of... Oh, and Pure quick on the thinking. Already a GG from Pure.
Wow, just incredible how it just changed just like that with a timing attack. So interesting that Pure went for a timing attack in the first game, and Hyuk went for another timing attack in this game. And it's almost like, you know, he Pure scouted Hyuk, and it almost worked to Hyuk's advantage because Hyuk knew, okay, he scouted me, he knows exactly what I was doing. And Pure probably had the impression that all of us had that Hyuk wasn't going to attack for a long time because he didn't really have the tech. He didn't have a second gas. He was just droning up for the most part. But the thing is, you don't need much tech to go for Hydras. So Hyuk just built a crapload of Hydras with the, you know, larva that Pure thought he was going to be using for drones, and Pure just was not expecting that at all. So probably a little bad scouting information on Pure's part. He did a lot of scouting in the beginning, but then later on just was unable to get back there. His DT got killed. He never really checked the third base again. And so just lots of scouting information, and that's just critical.
Well, that's it. I mean, when you're playing against a Zerg opponent, you can't just let him sit there. Zerg builds up so stinking fast, and you know, Hyuk has shown that he is a good player now. I mean, he has improved a lot, so he is somebody who can build up a Zerg. He can come out from a slight disadvantage at the beginning of the game, and so that was really good. That was a short game. Obviously, Pure wanted to save his energy. He knew he was pretty much already done. He had no ground forces, no Storm. Had he had Storm, that would have been a different story. And that's one of the things where people saying that Zerg is imbalanced, you know, Zerg can't fight the Storm, man. There's nothing Zerg can do against the Storm. Even if you dodge a Storm, you can still lose half the health on all your units. So we're going to see how Game 3 goes. I'm excited to see this. We'll see if Hyuk can advance or if Pure's going to prove himself like the first game.